Hey guys, Jaws of Short Reviews here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers, War for Cybertron, Kingdom, Voyager class, Blaster, and Eject, but we'll get into them in a bit, but yeah. So anyways, yeah, starting off obviously with Blaster here, so yeah, he's the main figure, obviously, of this. Eject is just a little cassette. We'll get into that once we take a look at Eject, but yeah. So anyways, we got Kingdom Blaster, the long-awaited Kingdom Blaster, because for like about a year or so, like there's all these rumors, speculation, like oh no, what line is gonna be a new blaster, and like is there gonna be a new blaster soon? If so, is it gonna be an SSA6? Will it be in Kingdom? What is it gonna be in? Well, now we know, and obviously people are like, oh no, is it gonna be like a remold or repaint of some sort of Soundwave? And well, I'm just gonna say it right here, it is not a remold whatsoever of the Netflix / Siege Soundwave. That has nothing to do with that mold. And you know what? It's probably for the best. So yeah, but anyways, starting off, let's take a look at the collector card that I got. And it is a Unicron one. I think it's like my second or third one by now, but yeah. Anyways, here's the back. There's the front. It looks like he has no planet in his hand. He's just like, I need a planet in my hand. But yeah. If you open it up, there he is actually eating a planet. I think that's Cybertron, yeah. Yeah, there you have that. I think Articulate. Yeah, I think so. I forgot which figure it came with. I think it was Shadow Panther, but yeah. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it for that. You guys not come for the collector card because, hey, you saw the thumbnail, you saw the title, it's Blaster's review, but yeah, anyways, let's take a look, finally, at Blaster. So yeah, obviously we'll start off here in his Boombox Mode, and yeah, I gotta say, it's nice and clean and small, and I like it, compared to the Titans Return one that was like way too wide and all that. And by the way, I don't have that figure, but I do have the Soundwave remold of that they did like a few months after. But yeah, so anyways, Blaster. But I do have the G1 reissue from 2020. That's the only other Blaster I have, but yeah. Finally they made a new one. Anyway, so yeah, here it is in Boombox Mode. And yeah, again, looking pretty nice. And yeah. Obviously, you can kind of see a bit of a robot going back here. There's some gaps, unfortunately, but oh well, what are you going to do? Who's going to look at it from the back? Going to look at it from the front. But yeah. Overall, pretty cool. I do like, or what's funny is they actually use faux speakers for the Boombox Mode because, well, we'll get into that in the transformation, but in the robot mode, this is where the speakers would be. So yeah, that's quite interesting, but yeah. I do like how they mold in these dials here as well. Like, they're, also fake. But, so nice. And they did paint them in too, so yeah. But anyways, obviously, how about logo there, but yeah. Anyways, so if you guys are wondering, where do I get this guy's chest open? Or will be chest, but the little cassette holder. And yeah, it's like, if you guys wonder where it's at, well, you don't press it down like the old G1 toy. No. You push it forward, and boom, there you go, it's open. And there is some molded in detail in there as well. I'm trying to focus on that. Yeah, you can kind of see. Yeah, of course, clear plastic, boo-hoo-hoo. I mean, at least it looks decent for this guy right here, because, he's a Blaster. You're supposed to see the cassettes inside, same with Soundwave. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for that. So, yeah, so next up, yeah, for accessories, obviously comes with a blaster. How ironic, but yeah. And, yeah, pretty nice. Got a nice little upgrade from the G1 version, or not upgrade, like, well, yeah, kinda. Because this is the G1 version now. It was nice and big and all that, but it was like, has this giant hole in the middle, which is still kind of there, but I mean, at least, it's not actually a hole, and, these kind of hole out so you can kind of put something in there, but, you know, it's not this. Again, this is kind of weird design. It's like, alright, I got a gun with some giant hole in it. Okay. But yeah, they did quite recreate it pretty well, I have to say. Yeah. And for storage, for the rifle, or, yeah, it's kind of like rifle, yeah. I think there's like a slot right here, or somewhere, I mean, if you can see there. And there's a little post right here, and you can slot in right there, or wait, those are right here. I'm quite confused. Unless there is not, I'm not sure, but yeah, and of course you can also, you know, just tap it right here, or here, I don't know. Different little spots you can store the gun, but yeah. That's pretty much it for that. And next up, this is probably the one you guys want to see more. Obviously, Eject. So, you know, we finally got an Eject figure after all these years, because in Time's Return, we only got Rewind and Stripes. I think that was his name. And we still don't have Ramhorn, but we do have Eject now. Just, you know, much smaller. And yeah, pretty nice. It's not the same kind of design as the Soundwaves cassettes and Siege and all that, so it's quite interesting. But yeah, you can also see the kind of mold in little details in there as well. Unfortunately, most of it is clear plastic, so you can barely even see the detail. But from like certain angles, like right here with the light, you can see all they put in for the detail. And, you know, it's pretty nice. And they got some nice gold paint as well right here for the chest, the back. Nothing else. Visible head syndrome. Yeah. But yeah. Anyways, it's obviously in the alt mode and robot mode. But yeah, for the alt mode here, you can store them right in there. And once you got that, you can close this up, and boom, there you go. You can kind of see them in there. But yeah, there's Eject, and well, just because why not? Let's just transform him now and just take a look at him. So yeah. So anyways, for transformation, just want to lower down these legs sections here, like so. Just want to spread this out, like unfold it, and then lower the legs down right here, straighten these up, then lower down the forearm sections, and then swivel around the forearms, and then there you go. And then finally, for the head, just want to lift up with your nail or something, whatever you got. And once you got that, just flip around the head. And there you go. There you guys have Eject in his robot mode. And in my opinion, not too bad. You know, looks like Eject. Unfortunately, with the clear plastic, it kind of makes him look a little dead, you know, with all the hollowness in there. But nonetheless, not too shabby. But anyways, let's take a look at the head sculpt. And you can see they actually did a pretty good job with it. You know, they painted orange for the mouth plate and blue eyes on top of all this gray plastic. And of course, there are some of the chest details, and you know, there's little feet, I think, in there too. Yeah, kind of clever molding they did. And then yeah, in the back, not too interesting. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Eject. Oh yeah, for articulation. Head can look side to side. It's like on a ball joint kind of right here. You can look up, and that's pretty much it. The arms can sprout this far, and then the elbows are on ball joints, so you can move around the forearm. And then the waist does not swivel, and then the legs can kick up this far, back that far, and then out that far, and then the knees do bend. Oop, I didn't focus the whole time. Whoops. But, yeah. And that's pretty much it for articulation. So there you have Eject. Alright, now back to Blaster. So, yeah. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for all that, you know, little gimmicky stuff or whatever. So, yeah. So anyways, now, for comparison, here he is with the G1 Blaster. And, you know, it's obviously the reissue from Walmart in 2020, but it's pretty much the same kind of design. You go in here, you can see how much larger this one is. So yeah, anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it for comparisons. It's the only other blaster I have. I don't have the, Fall of Cybertron one. Even though that one does look pretty cool, I will admit. But, yeah. Anyways, now for transformation. So starting off, just want to undo this section right here. Just want to split this open, like so. Then fold these pieces back for the handle. And then next, you just want to come in here and then, or actually right here, you just want to lift this piece up right here, and then you can lower this down. I'll kind of get all undone. And then, yeah, this hand, like, so it goes into this, like, little cavity right here in the leg. So, yeah. Alright, let me focus power on here. You can kind of barely see. So, then next, you just want to strain the legs. Pull down this panel right here. And then close that in. And then next, just raise up the section. And then this post right here will go into that little hole right there. And you come in, there we go. Then next, straighten the legs like this. Flip down the foot. It's kind of hard to get it. And it's much easier just to, use the ankle pivot and then just get that all the way down. There we go. And then next, this is a quite interesting part of the transformation. You just want to push down the section, flip it around, and there's those faux speakers I was telling you about. And then, yeah, so for over here, you just want to repeat the same process. Strain this, rotate that around, flip in this panel, close that up, and then tap that in. Don't worry, that did not snap, but yeah. And then lower it down, and flip that around. There we go. So there you have the legs. Okay, so now the upper half of the body right here. So this is what it should look like, sort of, if you have it. So anyways, so you just want to do here is, at the waist, you just want to rotate it around, or actually, first lower this panel down, the butt panel, and then you swivel around. And then, after that, you just want to lower down the forearm sections right here, or actually just rotate them around, and then that'll click in, there we go. And then, flip in the hands, swivel around the forearm, and there we go. There you have one arm. Then next, yeah, same thing right here. So wait till it clicks in, sort of. Yeah. Then sort of rotate around that. Kind of tabs in, not as much as this. Doesn't have a strong connection. I don't know, but yeah. So there we go. That's how the arms should look like. And then next is want to take this back panel right here, then flip out the head, and there we go, and then close that up. And then once you got that, there you have Kingdom Blaster in his robot mode. And yeah, I gotta say, they did a really good job of bringing Blaster, well, G1 Blaster into figure form in, the modern day. So, yeah. Anyways, let's take a look at the head sculpt right here, and as you can see, definitely G1 Blaster, the most G1 Blaster he'll get, because, Titans Return looked nothing like him, well, kind of, and the G1 sort of did, just, didn't do justice, but this finally does. I mean, yeah, I know we got third-party, like, boatloads of third-party blasters, but now we actually got an actually good official one. Yeah. Of course, we got, the details around here, red around here in the upper part of the leg. And yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it for that. For articulation, head is on the ball joint, so you can, kind of look up, look down a little bit, side to side. And yeah, that's pretty much it for that. You can kind of tilt a little bit. The arms can go out this far, and then they can swivel full 180 degrees, and the biceps do swivel, elbows do bend, and then the hands do go in and out due to transformation, and then waist does swivel, legs kick up this far, And if you lift this up, it can kick back that far. And then, let's focus more here. And then the thighs do swivel. And then the knees do bend. Oh, and then the legs can kick out this far. And the ankles do pivot. Because, you know, not transformation, actually. So that's pretty nice. And then the feet can kind of move a bit, the toes. Just a little bit, that's definitely for transformation, but yeah. Pretty much it. That's pretty much it for articulation. Not too bad, you know. Pretty much like Soundwave from, you know, the War for Cybertron Netflix line, but still a very different mold. So yeah, kind of share similarities, you know, like this right here and all that, but it's still an entirely brand new mold, and you know, I do appreciate that. So just being playing out remold or something, because the G1 was entirely new mold, so I don't see why this one would be entirely new mold. So, yeah. And also, what's cool is that they actually, you know, gave like his pointing out finger, you know, his index finger is pointing out, similar to how the like Siege Soundwave kind of did that. So even though what's funny is he doesn't even have like a button or anything, so he just like press this. I mean, you can barely touch it, but yeah, kind of odd, but all right. So yeah, that's pretty much it for that. So anyways, now for accessories, obviously he's got his rifle right here. And you can obviously hold that. And yeah, so pretty nice. And of course, you know, Eject can also be stored in his robot mode. And you can honestly, again, keep him in there when transforming him. So you don't have to take him out or anything like that. Like, again, you never had to do that for the G1 toys or had like, alright, we gotta take out the cassette. Nope, that was never the case, and that's still not the case now, so pretty nice. So, yeah, and so here's the ejects. So, nice little duo right here. But, yeah, so anyways, now for comparison, here he is with the Netflix Soundwave. And you can see he's like a head taller than him. Not sure if that's accurate to the cartoon. I'm gonna have to see about that. If not, then Hasbro, you didn't do your homework. But either way, you know, it's still nice to have both of these characters actually have proper figures. And yeah. And here he is with the G1 blaster, which is like towers over him. So, yeah, there you have the comparisons. And there you guys have my review for the Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom Voyager class blaster. And yeah, I gotta say, it's just quite a relief to actually have a good blaster for once. I mean, you know, the Titans Return one, you know, was okay and all that. The mold was fine, but it wasn't, you know, entirely, you know, G1 blaster. Like, he didn't exactly look how he did in the cartoon and all that. And, you know, the design, like, was okay. It was just a little too chunky for blaster. That was a problem. Like, again, you know, it was what it was. I guess it's a cool design, but, you know, it's just nice to actually have nice, proper, full, cartoon accurate Kingdom, or G1 blaster. And, yeah, and nice to have nice little eject as well, but, yeah. And obviously, if you're trying to understand the context of this pose right here, he's just commanding Eject to go get Soundwave, or not Soundwave. If he got Soundwave, Eject probably died. He's like, eh. Yeah, it's probably just to get laser beak or something. I don't know. But, yeah, so overall, pretty nice figure, and, you know, I do like the all mode, pretty fun transformation. Robot mode is pretty nice, and yeah. So this is probably one of the best Voyagers that Hasbro's done Kingdom so far. I have to agree. And I think this is the last one, yeah, because this is Wave 5 of Kingdom, and it's the final one, because Wave 5 there's only the Core Class Hot Rod, Deluxe Pipes and Slammer, and obviously Blaster right here, and obviously I reviewed Pipes, but I have not found Slammer yet, but hopefully I will. And I haven't seen the Core Class Hot Rod, many haven't yet. Unless you're, you know, one of those early reviewers, but which I'm not. So, yeah. Oh well, it is what it is. But yeah. So anyways, yeah, nice figure. Yeah, but anyways, guys, make sure guys like, subscribe, comment, share for more, and comment down below what you guys think of this figure. So, anyways, guys, as always, till all are one.